Welcome to Mental Health Breakthroughs for Young Adults and Families. I'm your host, Carey Conley. This podcast is dedicated to helping young adults navigate through the challenges and learning curves that they're experiencing in every area of life. My personal episodes will be dedicated to helping you with getting clarity, direction, moving through adversity, and living with purpose and hope. I will also be bringing you amazing guests to discuss topics such as finances, career choices, relationships, grief, addiction, positive mindset, mental health, and more. I am on a mission to help you live a life that you love and have the confidence to go after your dreams.
Hi, everyone. This is Carey Conley. Thanks for listening to this episode of Mental Health Breakthroughs. I have a special kind of episode for you today. I thought I would take some time and share a little bit more of my story because I have a message and hopefully something that can help you today with overcoming any kind of hurdles that you're going through in your life. There's a reason why my tagline on everything that I do is vision is victory. And the reason is that I know that when you have a crystal clear, bigger than life dream that you are going after, it helps you get through just about everything and get victorious over all the things that are stopping you from the dream. And that's what I wanted to talk a little bit about today. I'm going to tell you kind of some backstory on me and how I got to this place that I'm at now. And I'm going to give you two key things that I know will help you if you're facing these, I call them hurdles, walls, which I know most of them are. And I'm going to touch on just some of the things that I've overcome myself, and I hope this will help you today. So when I was in my late 20s, this was the late 80s, so this was quite a while ago, I was doing what everybody else was taught to do. We all went off to college, got degrees, started jobs, and we were told to just, stay at the job and work your way up the ranks. And everybody in my tribe was doing that really well. My husband was very successful in corporate sales. So were all of our friends. Well, I was changing jobs every 2 years. And the reason I was changing jobs was because I kept thinking that it was the job that I was unhappy with and not myself. And so every job that I went to, I kept thinking, okay, this is going to be the right job. This is what's going to make me happy. And I probably changed jobs like 3 or 4 times during that season of my life. What happened next is I had a mentor enter my life. And I was telling her how frustrated I was that I could not make this 9-to-5 thing work. And she was the very first person in my life that said to me, Carey, you're never going to fit this mold. You need to find out what it is that you truly want, what's right for you, and go after that. So with her encouragement, I took a day off of work, and with a legal pad of paper, I sat down and wrote out in great detail everything I wanted my life to look like. My family life, how we were, we didn't have kids yet, but I knew we were going to start a family soon. So I wrote a lot about what kind of mom I wanted to be, how I wanted to possibly work from home. I didn't know how, but that was my dream. And where we were living, where we were traveling to, who was in our life, all of the things. Again, not knowing the how, I just wrote a lot of pages. And I still have them, by the way. And I got anchored that day in something that was way bigger than me, and the house started showing up, but it wasn't easy. So we'd had our son, he was 2 years old, and I was 5 months pregnant, and I got introduced to becoming an entrepreneur in the industry of network marketing. And I jumped all in, but that's when I started facing wall after wall after wall, because what was happening at that moment that I was following my vision, a lot of other people, hurdle number one was that a lot of the people around me thought I was crazy. And I don't know if this resonates with you. If anybody out there is listening, you have a dream that you want to go after, but the people around you are not really supporting you. It's really because they are afraid that you're about to do something harmful to yourself in some way. It's not because they don't want to encourage you. It's just that they don't understand what you're doing. So I had to get through that. A lot of rejection, a lot of people that I thought were going to support me and be customers of mine or, join my team did not. And as a matter of fact, the next hurdle I started facing was people were coming up alongside me for a short span of time and then going MIA, just totally disappearing. So I started going through a lot of self-doubt at this moment. And I know that this is a big hurdle for so many people. When you start going after your dreams, you start doubting everything, especially if you're getting faced with a lot of setbacks, which I had a lot of those. We start to doubt, am I really supposed to be doing this? Am I crazy for going after this dream? Maybe I should go back to the job. Just so much self-doubt that we really beat ourselves up. And now, I think nowadays we call it, imposter syndrome, which I certainly had a lot of that. Unfortunately, the woman who I joined into this business with was my best friend out of high school. And 6 months into me starting this business, she passed away very suddenly. And that really rocked my world for a little while. I think I took like 2 months off to really face the fact that I wasn't going to be doing this with her and maybe I shouldn't be doing it at all. But I went back to my vision, and everything that I wanted for my family, I knew was in this entrepreneurial journey that I was starting. So went back to work at it, started doing a whole lot of painful personal growth, which I know to also be true for a lot of people as to why they stop and start. Big hurdle. Lot of learning curves. Didn't really feel like I was worthy. Could I really learn this business and be successful at it? Many hurdles that, can really get you to a place where you stall out. And I know there were days when I was ready to go into my office and work on my business. There were days I just really didn't feel it. And, especially if, let's say one of the kids was sick or my husband was traveling, maybe I wasn't feeling well. Mentally, I was down, all the things. And how I got through every one of those hurdles and up over those walls, my friends, is what was on the other side of the wall was that big, beautiful vision that I wanted so badly for myself and my family. So my first thing I want to challenge you with today and encourage you with today is that if you have something that you are wanting to go after, but you are pacing in front of those walls and you're not busting through those hurdles, I'm going to lovingly tell you that your vision is not big enough. We have to go to work at creating a vision that you want so bad, like I said earlier, that it's like air to breathe to you. And usually that vision has to be way bigger than you. So on the day that I wanted to quit, on the days that I didn't feel it, the days that it was hard and I pushed through anyway, the reason I did was because my vision was bigger than the wall at that moment. The second thing I want to tell you is that in order for you to stay true to the vision, you have to have some people that are your accountability partners in this. You have to have some people that believe in you, understand your vision, talk you off the wall on the days that you are wanting to quit, and surround yourself with people that are going to remind you how great you are and how beautiful that vision is and that you have everything in you to go after that dream. So my friends, if you are facing hurdles today, I would love for you to stay on, listen to this special message I have after this episode of how you can plug into a community that I'm building called Vision is Victory Academy. And in there, I will be doing some Vision is Victory workshops to help you write your vision. Thanks for listening to this episode today.
Design the life you've always dreamed of with Viva, Vision is Victory Academy. Join us and discover how to transform your vision into victory. Whether you're seeking clarity, resilience, or a path to personal growth, Viva is here to guide you every step of the way. Don't wait for life to happen to you. Make it happen with Viva. Sign up today at visionisvictoryacademy.com and take the first steps towards a life of purpose and passion. Your future self will thank you.